In this video we are going to talk about the 10 most special houses. They live in modest apartment buildings or townhouses, but some people are obsessed with making a statement in everything they do, including their castles. Number 10. The Transparent House, Japan. The transparent house in Japan is as bare and audacious as it could possibly be, and it lives up to its moniker in the most ingenious way. The house, designed by the renowned So Fujimoto architects, is entirely made of glass. This house, which was inspired by the old lifestyle of our forefathers, who lived on trees, allows in maximum sunshine while sacrificing any available seclusion. 3 stories high, the house has massive glass walls separating the rooms, with each floor protruding out like a branch, a nod to the symbolism of trees once again. Every room in the house is completely open to the public and to the neighbors' eyes. However, even if you ignore the odd design, the location has a really pleasing aesthetic appeal. It boasts a sleek design that is unrivaled in the industry. Number 9. Carrot House, Poland. Aren't we typically under the impression that a house or residence will have the traditional bedroom, living room, beautiful old kitchen, and bathroom, all of which will be spaced out nicely? That is not the case for architect Jakub Szczesny. With the goal of reducing urban living space waste to a bare minimum, Szczesny packed his iconic carrot house between 2 enormous skyscrapers. There are no windows in the semi-transparent, multi-story tower. Our claustrophobic friends might find it a little frightening, but it isn't even closed yet. Even at its broadest point, this one-of-a-kind residence measures only 122 millimeters. The narrowest point measures only 52 centimeters in width at its narrowest point. The space, on the other hand, meets all of the basic needs of the person who lives there. The Carrot is a place where you can live, cook, and create. Who would have thought that the world's slimmest house could be so elegant? Number 8. Hobbit House, Wales. What's that sound? It's a knock-knock. Do we have any fans of The Hobbit? This exquisite construction in Wales, which is often regarded as the world's most environmentally friendly home, is a must-see. Designed with only the essence of nature in mind, like oak thinning, stones, and mud, the Hobbit House is exactly what you need to enjoy the real-life home of Mr. Beaver from the Alice in Wonderland story. Dale, the builder, and his family were responsible for bringing this fantasy of a Hobbit house to fruition. They worked together to assemble the materials for this miracle, which included repurposed wood, metal, straw, mud, and stones. This Hobbit house appears to have been plucked right from the pages of a fairy tale, making it one of the cutest and most beautiful homes ever built. Even the interior is breathtakingly lovely, with wooden branches and lighting adorning the walls and ceiling. All of the actions that take place on a daily basis are sustainable. Refrigerators that are air-cooled, solar-powered energy, and water from a nearby stream are all available. Living in the 21st century has never been more environmentally beneficial. Would you be willing to give up your home to live here? Yes, we would. Number 7. Old Water Tower, Belgium. If you're one of those people who believe that water towers are only used to store water, this might come as a surprise. Restoration, according to architect Mauro Brigham, was about much more than just preservation. With the help of his crew, the artist transformed this 30-meter-tall, 60-year-old water tower into a magnificent, modern residence. The modern house is outfitted with the most up-to-date information technology, automation, sound system, climate regulation, and other amenities. A stylish spiral staircase runs along the middle of the building, linking all of the floors. There's also a modular kitchen, a beautiful living space, bedrooms, and other amenities to enjoy. Who would have imagined that an ancient water tower could be transformed into such a lovely living space? Number 6. The Flintstones House, California. Almost all of us remember our childhoods being dominated by the Flintstones. To keep us glued to our television screens, the Flintstones' exciting prehistoric existence was always something spectacular to see. But is it possible to bring it to fruition in both letter and spirit? Architect William Nicholson was well aware of the task at hand. The Flintstones house in California, which is owned by businesswoman Florence Fong, is a real-life copy of the house of Fred Flintstone from the American sitcom of the same name. It's clear that Fong couldn't have been happier living in her magical world, and her home is now worth more than $3.6 million. Tourists from throughout the world come to witness this architectural wonder, which isn't surprising given its location. She also decorated her home with characters from the Flintstones, including Mrs. Flintstone, animals, and many more scriptures that will be revealed in the coming days. Fong is determined to transform her home into the fairy tale she has always dreamed of living in, no matter what it takes. Number 5. The Stone House, Portugal. This stone home in Portugal is a private residence that is encircled by a wall and fence. Because the entire structure is carved into the rock, it surely evokes memories of a time when humans lived in cave communities. Nobody knows who lives there, but one thing is certain: it draws so much attention that the owners have to post private property signs to discourage people from stopping over. Number 4. Rotterdam Cubic Houses, the Netherlands. The Cubic residences in Rotterdam are owned by private individuals. Their distinct appearance has attracted a great deal of attention. You can still stay there, and numerous rental websites provide flats in the area. All you have to do now is make a reservation and go see this amazing cubic construction for yourself. Number 3. The Biomorphic House, Israel. Ephraim Henry Pavey, a French architect, designed and erected this futuristic home in the Israeli town of Nahasha. It is environmentally friendly and has such a lovely appearance that you will definitely want to get it one day. The home, which is 1,000 meters high and faces the Mediterranean Sea, is a sight to behold. To provide a fantastic view of the sea, the Method panoramic picture windows were designed like incredible sunglasses. NURBS surfaces, such as glazing, provide the appropriate support for mounting the brand's new forms of transparent solar cells, which are now in development. An area of PV cells units must be transformed into hydrogen electrolysis by a process that is self-powered by water and compressed into containers for later usage before the electricity generated can be used. This zero-emission pilot project involves the construction of a PEM fuel cell hydrogen-powered generator, which will generate electricity, while the only emissions are reused heat and pure water. The generator will be powered entirely by hydrogen. Number 2. The Upside Down House, Germany. One of the most unusual houses you'll ever see is at the Gettorf Zoo in Germany, where it really sits on its own roof. Visitors are welcome at any time of year, so please do not hesitate to stop by if you find yourself in the area in the future. Number 1. The Mirror House, Italy. With their distinctive mirror shape, the mirror houses in Bolzano, Italy, are difficult to spot since they blend in with the surrounding landscape. Upon your arrival, you will find yourself in a completely different conceptual house. The residences are slightly elevated to allow better views, and are separated by a green garden wall. The front of the houses has a glass facade that can be entirely opened up, combining the patio and living room into one large open space. The entire house is an open space with the exception of a bedroom with sliding doors that can be pushed into the walls. A bedroom, bathroom, and living room are included, as well as a full kitchen with access to the balcony. You may relax on sun beds in the garden, which is bordered by apple trees, and take in the breathtaking scenery and views of the Dolomites Mountains. Both homes appear to hover above the earth, evoking lightness and symmetry, and have cantilevering terraces that take advantage of the stunning vistas of the surrounding countryside. The spectacular building volumes open to the east with a large glass facade that fades into the black aluminium shell with mirrored glass on the west face, catching the surrounding vista while making the units practically invisible. The mirror houses give a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to spend a delightful vacation surrounded by cutting-edge contemporary architecture and the most breathtaking landscape and beauty nature has to offer. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.